Why do we accept that getting older means falling apart? In the West, we spend billions on gym memberships we don't use and surgeries we don't want, all in a desperate fight against joint pain, brain fog, and a body that feels like it's betraying us. Now picture a different reality. In Japan, there are over 90,000 people living past the age of 100. It is the highest concentration of centenarians on Earth. So what is their secret? For 5 years, researchers from Harvard Medical School and Stanford University studied these super-agers, and what they found defied all their expectations. It wasn't just their diet. It wasn't a magic gene. The secret was a longevity code, hidden in 6 simple movements they perform every single day. These aren't workouts. They're not exercises. They are daily activations, so subtle that Western medicine dismissed them as insignificant, until they saw the brain scans. Japanese elders practicing these movements showed 40% less cognitive decline than their counterparts in America and Europe. Their balance systems functioned like those of people 20 years younger. Their joints remained fluid, flexible and pain-free well into their 80s and 90s. You are about to learn these exact 6 movements, starting with the foundation and building to the most powerful. But I must warn you about number 1. It's the single movement that, in a 20-year study of 15,000 seniors, was linked to an average of 7 extra years of life. It takes just 2 minutes, requires 0 equipment, and neurologists found it lights up more of the brain, in more regions simultaneously, than any other activity ever measured. Before we begin, tell me in the comments your age and where you're watching from. We read every single comment. Now let's unlock the first movement that Japanese elders use to age in reverse. Movement number 6. The rhythmic grounding walk, or Sampo. We begin with something that looks like walking, but it isn't. In the West, we're obsessed with power walking and getting in 10,000 steps. In Japan, they practice Sampo. This is intentional, mindful walking, often done at half the speed. They do this for 20-30 minutes every morning. The secret isn't the speed, it's the rhythm. The magic is in the breathing pattern. You take 1 breath in for 2 steps, hold your breath for 2 steps, and then exhale slowly for 4 steps. This simple 2-2-4 rhythm hacks your nervous system. It synchronizes your heart and lungs, lowering blood pressure and flooding your body with calming parasympathetic signals. A 10-year study from Kyoto University found that seniors practicing daily Sampo had 62% less arterial stiffness. Their blood pressure dropped by an average of 12 points. But here's the physical magic. The slow, deliberate pace forces you to roll through your entire foot. Each foot has 33 joints, and this full-contact walking sends a constant stream of complex data to your brain, rebuilding your balance systems from the ground up. Western seniors who adopted this practice improved their single-leg standing time, a key marker of longevity, by an incredible 45 seconds. To do it, roll from your heel, through your arch, and push off with your toes. Focus on the breathing. In 2, hold 2, out 4. It's not just a walk. It's a moving meditation that grounds your body and sharpens your mind for the day. Movement number 5. The 3-minute joint fluid sequence, known as Rajio Taiso. Every morning at 6:30 a.m., a gentle piano melody plays on Japan's national broadcast system. This is the signal for Rajio Taiso, or radio calisthenics. And millions of people, from school children to 90-year-old CEOs, do it together. This is not a grueling workout. It's a 3-minute and 15-second sequence of 13 flowing dynamic stretches. There's no holding, no straining. It's continuous, gentle movement designed to do one thing: lubricate every single joint in your body. Researchers from Osaka Medical College studied this phenomenon. What they found was stunning. Daily practitioners had 40% fewer falls and 55% less chronic back pain. Here's the science. These specific rhythmic movements increase the production of synovial fluid in your joints by up to 30%. This fluid is your body's natural oil. When we sit all day, this fluid becomes thick and sticky, leading to stiffness and pain. Rajio Taiso is your body's daily oil change. It starts with gentle arm raises, opening the chest. It moves to arm rotations to free the shoulders. Then, gentle twists for the spine and side bends to open the ribs. The key is to do it first thing in the morning. This is when your natural growth hormone levels are highest, making your tissues incredibly responsive to healing. You simply move like you're through warm water for 3 minutes, and you've set your body for a day of fluid, painless motion. If you're already feeling a bit more hopeful about aging and more excited to move, do me a quick favor and tap that like button. It tells the YouTube algorithm that this is valuable information, and it helps us reach more people who are living in unnecessary pain. And be sure to subscribe, because you don't want to miss the movements we have coming up. Movement number 4. The Primal Squat Rest, or Shiko Zuwari. Walk through any park in Japan, and you will see something baffling. You'll see 70 and 80-year-olds resting in a deep squat, heels flat on the ground, just chatting or pulling weeds. They can hold this for 20 or 30 minutes. Meanwhile, most Westerners over 50 can't even get into this position, let alone rest there. We have lost this fundamental human movement, and we are paying the price. The chair has become our biological prison. A 12-year study from the Tokyo Metropolitan Institute of Gerontology is one of the most important longevity studies ever done. They found that seniors who could maintain a deep squat for at least 2 minutes had a 70% lower risk of requiring assisted living. Why? Because this single position is the antidote to sitting. It fully opens the hip joints. It naturally decompresses the spine, allowing fluid to rehydrate your discs. It maintains ankle flexibility, which is critical for balance. And it strengthens the pelvic floor, which is vital for bladder control. To get this back, start with support. Stand in front of a wall and slide your back down into a wall sit. Or hold on to a sturdy countertop. Place a rolled towel under your heels if they lift up. The goal is frequency, not duration. 5 separate 1-minute squats throughout the day are far better than one 5-minute struggle. Integrate it into your life. Squat down to pick something up, to tie your shoes, or to play with a pet. You are reclaiming your body's factory settings. Movement number 3. The 60-second brain balancer, Ashi-age. This next movement is so powerful, Japanese physicians literally prescribe it as preventive medicine. Patients over 60 are instructed to stand on one leg for 1 minute, twice a day. It's even covered by health insurance because the data is undeniable. A 15-year study from Fukuoka University found that those who practiced daily single-leg standing had 68% fewer hip fractures and 75% fewer falls that required hospitalization. But this isn't just about your muscles. It's about your brain. When you stand on one leg, your brain is forced to make thousands of micro-adjustments every second to keep you upright. It's a high-intensity workout for your entire nervous system. Brain scans show it increases gray matter in the cerebellum, your brain's balance center. It sharpens your proprioceptors, your body's GPS, and your vestibular system, your inner ear's gyroscope. The best part? You can habit stack it. Stand near a counter for safety. Lift 1 foot an inch off the ground and hold for 30 seconds. Then switch. Do this while brushing your teeth. That's your 2 minutes. Done. As you get better, the real magic begins. Try closing your eyes. This removes all visual data, forcing your brain to really work. Then, try standing on a pillow for an unstable surface. You are literally rewiring your brain to be sharper, faster, and more stable for decades to come. Movement number 2. The longevity liftoff, Seiza transitions. Here is a statistic that will change how you see your living room. The average Japanese person over 70 transitions from standing to sitting on the floor and back up again, over 20 times a day. They eat, watch TV, and socialize on the floor. Each transition is a full-body movement that builds strength, flexibility, and coordination in a way no gym machine can. The University of Tsukuba compared seniors who regularly sat on the floor versus those who only used chairs. The floor sitters had 40% more lower body strength and 50% better hip flexibility. But here's the part that shocked the neuroscientists. The floor sitters scored 15% higher on cognitive tests. Why? Because the complex motor planning required to get up and down from the floor activates the prefrontal cortex, your brain's executive function center. It's a brain teaser and a bodybuilder at the same time. There is a famous Brazilian study that found the ability to rise from the floor without using your hands is one of the single strongest predictors of longevity. To practice, start from standing. Lower one knee to the floor into a lunge, then the other. Sit back on your heels. To get up, reverse it. Come forward into a lunge on one foot and push up to a standing position. If this is hard, that's okay. Use your hands. Use a low stool as a halfway point. The goal is not perfection. The goal is just to do it. Just 2 or 3 of these longevity liftoffs a day sends a powerful signal to your body and brain to stay strong, capable, and young. Movement number 1. The 2-minute neural twist, Tenuguai Hiki. This is it. The movement that researchers are now calling the key to the Japanese longevity code. It involves nothing more than a simple hand towel. When researchers at Tohoku University first studied this, they thought it was a joke. Then they saw the data. The 20-year study of 15,000 seniors found that those who did this for just 2 minutes a day had a 7-year longer life expectancy. Their grip strength, the #1 predictor of all-cause mortality, remained as strong as people 20 years younger. Their bone density was preserved. But the brain scans were the most extraordinary part. This simple towel movement requires bilateral coordination, forcing the left and right hemispheres of your brain to work in perfect, tense harmony. This creates a neural superhighway between them, improving memory and reaction time. Here's how it works. It's an isometric contraction. You are creating resistance against yourself. Hold a rolled-up hand towel horizontally. Your hands should be shoulder-width apart. Now, pull the towel apart as if you are trying to rip it in two. Maintain this tension. While pulling, exhale and slowly twist your entire torso to the right. Your hips stay forward. The twist comes from your core. Hold for 3 seconds. Inhale and return to the center, still pulling the towel. Exhale and twist to the left. This constant isometric tension activates myokines, special proteins secreted by your muscles. Myokines are hope molecules that travel through your body, reducing inflammation, improving insulin sensitivity, and even promoting the growth of new brain cells. This 2-minute movement produces more of these healing proteins than a 30-minute jog. Do it for 1 minute right after you wake up and 1 minute before bed. It activates your nervous system for the day and promotes deep, restorative sleep at night. So there you have it. The rhythmic walk, the 3-minute fluid flow, the primal squat, the brain balancer, the longevity liftoff, and the 2-minute neural twist. The Japanese longevity code isn't about high-tech pills or punishing workouts. It's a system of profound, simple wisdom. It's about gentle consistency, not intensity. These 6 movements are a complete system. They maintain your joints, your balance, your strength, and your brain. They integrate into your day, becoming as natural as breathing. You have a choice. You can follow the Western model of fighting age as if it's a disease, or you can adopt the Japanese model of cultivating vitality as a daily practice. The research is clear. The blueprint is no longer a secret. The only question is, will you use it? Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these 6 movements are you most excited to try tonight? Which one do you feel your body needs the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching.